TIFU by eating ass and developing lactose intolerance. So it's no secret that eating ass, or rimming as the sophisticated people say, has become quite popular in the past few years. Having never partaken in this activity myself, I decided to go ahead and give it a try last month. It was alright. More awkward than anything, and afterwards I basically forgot about it. Fast forward to the next week and I have developed mild flu symptoms and absolutely hideous diarrhea. I'm talking anything I ate resulted in absolute cascades of pure liquid diarrhea. It turns out I had gotten Giardia, a common stomach parasite that can be transferred through things such as contaminated water and, of course, eating ass. It usually clears up on its own within 3 to 6 weeks, but some doctors recommend antibiotics. Many can even be asymptomatic caries. This non-stop violent diarrhea lasted over a month and I'm still not back to normal yet. The worst part is that a common side effect of Giardia is becoming lactose intolerant. Even though I'm mainly back to normal, I can't even eat a tiny bit of cheese or anything with any amount of milk in it without getting horrible diarrhea. Luckily, this is usually temporary, but it can last several years. As a result of this, I've had an absolutely horrible last month. Basically everything since Thanksgiving has been ruined and I'm still not back to normal. Today was especially annoying since I couldn't eat any good Christmas desserts. I also have to say goodbye to things I love like ice cream for a while. I'm just pissed that the first and only time I tried it resulted in me catching a stomach parasite. And it was probably one of the least exciting sexual things I've done anyways. So for all you curious horny people out there, for the love of God, do not eat anyone's ass unless you are in a committed relationship with them. And even then, maybe don't do it. Not matter how clean or delicious their ass looks. There's still so many funky infections that can be spread. And believe me, it's way more common than you'd think. Especially in the gay community. TLDR. I ate ass for the first time ever and got an intestinal parasite. White ruined my ability to digest any dairy products. Doc here. It's a well-described thing where you develop temporary lactose intolerance after catching a GI bug. It often is temporary and lasts a few weeks. So it may yet get better in the near future. Hope you can get back to ice cream and cheese soon. But honestly, this is the first time I have heard of lick the booty, get the tooties. This might help with the lactose intolerance. I have lactose intolerance. Developed it as an infant and went without pizza, ice cream, etc. for about 3 years. Then I discovered Lactaid. It's a pill that you take when you eat dairy and replaces the enzyme needed to digest dairy. Works like a charm. You can get them Amazon and most grocery stores. Lactaid takes I eat ass to a whole nother level. Eat some kimchi or sauerkraut. If you're worried about this kind of thing but still want to eat ass, go for dental dams. I don't see any top-level comments pointing this out and I'm a bit surprised. Although maybe I shouldn't be, considering how many people poo-poo brush off the idea of dams or just any protection for oral in general. If you're worried about infection transmitted by analingus or cunnilingus, this is the safe option. First you rimmed, now your dairy must be skimmed. He's not wrong. But the weight loss? Weighing my options. When the ass eats you back. That sucks. I'm sorry you were dealing with that. However, as a confirmed pervert, if the opportunity to eat a pretty girl's ass presents itself, I'm still taking it. Interesting. I'd think you are more likely to get Giardia from dogs rather than humans. Unless you travel to places like India or Indonesia, humans are rarely asymptomatic.
Exclamation mark GIF.
Eating ass is about to become the new in diet. Quit talking shit. You probably lost the good bacteria that digests lactose. Maybe trying probiotics to help replace good bacteria in your gut. I've had giardia. My sympathies, friend. That was the worst 2.5 weeks of my life. To those asking why someone would eat ass, there are tons of nerve endings around the anus and it does feel really pleasurable for your partner if you can get over the whole idea of eating ass. Lol. As someone who doesn't eat dairy, I would recommend trying ice cream from So Delicious. It's dairy-free and delicious. Def not false advertising. Grin. Weird. Who would have thought that putting your tongue and mouth on the poop hole could result in disease? To these who feel discouraged, you can always use protection. In the last few years, I didn't quite get it the same way as you. But this is why I'm lactose intolerant and have been for almost 13 years. Giardia isn't a bitch to be fucked with.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.